Alright, listen up, boys. So if you just clicked on this video, you did it for one reason and one reason only. You're trying to finish that season pass as fast as humanly possible, and I got you guys. Oh yeah, and just to clarify two things, yes, I did make a similar video last season, but this video is going to have a little bit more information that I missed. And also, you can do this without spending a single dime. You don't need the Pro Pass, you don't need the Hall of Fame Pass, so just keep that in mind. Anybody can do the method I'm going to show you guys. But I will say, if you are going to spend money on the pass, I would strongly recommend not buying season levels. Just buy the Hall of Fame pass and grind the rest out. I promise you guys, with the 10 level bonus and the 15% XP, you're going to get that thing done really fast. I bought in Hall of Fame pass last year a couple times. I finished it within, honestly, like 2 days, 1 or 2 days of just straight grinding. It does not take very long, and if you're buying the Hall of Fame pass and then spending $60 additional on levels, I just think that is a really, really poor use of your money. But hey, if you're Elon Musk out here, I'm not going to hate on it, all right? If you have a bunch of money, you don't care, do whatever you please. Now, that being said, though, boys, we need to go ahead and get into the various XP methods of today's video. The first one is, of course, going to be open court athletics. Now, obviously, when you're doing this, you would want to pop a 2 XP token. You want to do that with every single method I'm going to show you. But another thing you absolutely do not want to miss while doing this is make sure your settings are on rookie. If your settings are not on rookie, I believe it just takes whatever difficulty this is. So if you're playing on like Superstar or Hall of Fame, it's going to be way harder. The games are going to take way longer, and it's just not going to be efficient. So make sure you're on rookie, make sure you're popping your 2 XP tokens, and then once you do that, just go over to this board, start a game. It's as simple as that. These games are going to take like 2 minutes. I'm not even going to cut anything, by the way. I'll speed up the gameplay times 2, and I'll just show you guys how long this takes me. Alright, and just like that, boys, y'all can see that game did not take long at all. It really didn't. It didn't take long. Now, you won't see on this screen right here that I got any season XP, because for some reason it just doesn't show. But once again, I'm not going to cut anything. I'm not going to like do anything devious so y'all can't see it. I'm going to show y'all my season XP right here. And y'all see, we get, you know, a little chunk of XP. It would look a lot better with a 2 XP coin, and that would add up quick. I believe it's like maybe 6 games or so to max out an entire level just by doing those open court games. And those take like 2 minutes. Literally like 2 minutes a game. So you guys do the math. 6 games, about like 12 minutes a level. Not bad at all. Genuinely not bad. Oh yeah, I guess I also forgot to mention it before the game. I would make sure you're doing this on like a high shooting build. You don't really need to, but it's just going to make it a little more efficient because, I mean, I've done it on like 78 3-ball. I don't really miss anyway. I mean, the game is very easy to shoot, especially on rookie. But just if you guys are struggling, just come out there with a high shooting build. You're not going to have much issue at all. That being said, though, boys, it is about time we hop into the next method, and this one's actually going to be in MyTeam, because as you guys know, when you're leveling up your season pass, you get both, you know, tokens for MyTeam and tokens for My Career. You need to find a good way to really maximize everything and, you know, spend those tokens. That way you don't have a lot of those, you know, levels in between where you don't have any tokens, you know, in My Career and you're leveling up really slow. And the best way to use those tokens is to be, you know, going into Breakout in MyTeam, start a rookie triple threat board and just load in with like one shooter. All right, I'm just going to use Chris Bosh because he's a very good shooter. Load into this game, and once again, I am not going to cut anything. These games are very, very quick. And just like that, boys, we get a little bit of XP on our bar. That game did not take long at all. Genuinely, I mean, that was probably even quicker than the open court game, because you can just switch on any player and just let him shoot. Like, it's very, very easy. Though you guys are going to see, let me go to my seasons tab here. We're now over, over 15% on level. We're at about 17%. So, you divide that by half, and then you were to double it for the XP, I believe, what is that? 8.5% a game, so 8.5 times 2, 17%. I mean, so 17% from each game. We'd be at about 35% right now on our pass, just from 2 games alone. So, you guys do math, 4 games, we'd be at 70%. 5 games, 6 games, we get the level up. Like, that's crazy. That is genuinely very, very good XP. But what if I told you guys there were actually 3 more methods in this video we still have to cover? Now, one of them was also in my Season 2 video, and that is going to be Domination. Domination with a double XP token gives you almost an entire level per game. I think it's somewhere between 80 to 90%. It is a lot of XP, but they do take about 30 minutes. The reason I'm bringing this up when, Breakout is a little bit faster is Domination it's more mindless, right? You don't have to pay too much attention. And these games, they're very easy. You can put it on Rookie, Semi-Pro, Pro. It doesn't matter. They all give the same amount of XP. But these games also have another kind of hidden benefit. And that's if your XP token's at like 2 minutes left, right? You might be thinking, man, I can just get in one Breakout game. It is what it is, right? Nah, you can get in a Domination game, and as long as you start it with 2 minutes left or whatever, you can get that Domination game to count for double XP. So Domination is going to be very, very clutch when you're at the end of a token and you are trying to, maximize its effectiveness. Once again, I'm not recommending it over Breakout, but it is definitely a solid option as well. Now, heading back over to my career for the last 2 methods of the video, the first one I'm going to show you guys is Street Kings. And I know what you're thinking right now. Didn't this dude bash Street Kings in his Season 2 video? Why is he changing his opinion? Well, here's the thing, boys. In Season 2, alright, everything I said about Street Kings was true. If you're playing, regular Street Kings games, open court is just faster. It really is. It's faster, and you're going to get the same amount of XP. There's no reason to play Street Ball. But with Street Ball, if you are running King of Jordan Jams or any of the King events, when you level up, you actually get season level XP. So it is absolutely worth it to get through the season XP, and then once you're done with this, stop playing Street Kings and go to open court. But for this XP, it is absolutely worth it. The only real drawback I'll say is you can't do this multiple times. It's not like an on, character basis. It goes across your account, and I'll show you guys that right now for anyone who might be like confused or anything. I'll hop on my my ball snatching lockdown. Crazy name, I know, but we'll hop on this build, and then I'll go into the board. No cuts or anything, just so you guys can see it's the exact same, all right? You can't get the rewards multiple times, but once you go ahead and do it, I mean, that's a lot of XP on the table. Go back to open court and then just grind that out. After Street Kings, though, I'm actually not going to show this last method in video because it would take way too goddamn long, and I've shown it multiple times on the channel before, so I will, leave it linked in the description below, but it is actually just going to be the endorsement / out of bounds / FIBA method, whatever you want to call it. Doing that method per character, I can't remember exactly how much levels it is, but I feel like it's around 5, because I was doing it last season when my pass wasn't finished. You get a surprising amount of XP that you just don't expect. Now, am I going to say it's better than any of the other methods I just showed you guys? Absolutely not. It is going to be slower, but you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, grind your VC, and get some levels while doing it. So I wanted to point that out because some people think you just don't get levels at all while doing that. That's not the case. You get season levels. It's not going to be as fast as directly grinding them, but nonetheless, it is still a very good method, and it's good to do multiple things at once. But as always though, boys, if you guys did end up enjoying the video, I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, as well as left a like and a comment letting me know what you thought. It's been Gravely. Peace.